New Millennium Entertainment presents What's So Great About America? Read by the author, Dinesh D'Souza. Preface. A Funeral Oration, Pericles' Dilemma and Ours. In 430 BC, shortly after the outbreak of the Peloponnesian War, Pericles delivered a funeral oration to the people of Athens. His dilemma was the classic one faced by free peoples throughout history: how to articulate the blessings of freedom, which are usually taken for granted, how to communicate to citizens the necessity of making sacrifices, including the ultimate sacrifice of one's life, in the name of freedom, and how a society accustomed to the pleasures of private life can prevail against a more militaristic regime inured to hardship, whose fighters are cheerfully willing to endure death. Sound familiar? This is what Pericles said. Our system of government does not copy the institutions of its neighbors. It is more the case of our being a model to others than of our imitating anyone. Athens, in other words, has a unique civilization that holds itself up as a universal model for civilized peoples everywhere. What are the ingredients of that civilization? When it is a question of settling disputes, everyone is equal before the law. When it is a question of putting one's person before another in positions of public responsibility, what counts is not membership in a particular class, but the actual ability which the man possesses. Equality and meritocracy are, in Pericles' view, two of the defining characteristics of ancient Athens. Moreover, just as our political life is free and open, so is our day-to-day life in our relations with each other. We do not get into a state with our next-door neighbor if he enjoys himself in his own way. We are free and tolerant in our private lives, but in public affairs we keep to the law. That is because it commands our deep respect. Athens is a freedom-loving society, but its liberty is within the bounds of the law. Free people choose to obey the law because they see it as legitimate and for their benefit rather than arbitrary. Athens is also a commercial civilization that trades freely with its neighbors. The greatness of our city brings it about that all the good things from all over the world flow into us, so that it seems just as natural to enjoy foreign goods as our own local products. There is an easy traffic of people across state boundaries. Our city is open to the world, and we have no periodical deportations in order to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?